Y'all, it's me. Back in the flesh.
That pussy on my face. I got pussy on the way. Pussy on the way.
I can't wait till you come over.
It's been a while. It has been a while. And please do not mind my appearance right now. Okay, so I did post on my Instagram. I posted for my followers or my friends or whoever to send me some questions. So we're gonna answer those questions while I do my makeup. And that's kind of how this video is, I guess, gonna go. Okay, so if you see me looking down, it's because my mirror is right here. So I'm kind of like doing my makeup in the mirror, but I'm gonna like try and look up still. So I'm just gonna start by saying I'm so nervous. I have not done my makeup in months. I haven't done anything that's been making me happy in months. So we're gonna pray that I still have my magic touch. The first question was, what is my dream job? I'm trying to figure out how I can get what I love to do, which would be makeup and hair. I want to learn nails. I want to learn, I really want to be an esthetician. Oh, I guess that'd be my dream job, huh? But it's like, I want to be an esthetician, but I'm going to school currently to be a social worker. But that's kind of starting to change now because I realized that like I am too emotionally developed into people. And so once I become really developed and I'm like, you know, I put all my emotion into somebody or into people in general, it's kind of hard. I don't know if social working will be good for me because I'm afraid that like as far as me being an empath, it'll literally drive me crazy, like seeing like what people go through, and especially working with Child Protective Services, which was my dream job. I feel like I have the heart for it, but I feel like I also have too much heart for it. Next question. What are my favorite R&B artists? Oh, I actually love this question. So it's so funny because most of my friends are like into like YoungBoy and like just like rappers. And when it comes to me, like they hate when I'm on the aux because I'm playing no rap music. Like the closest rap music you'll get from me lately, I've been into Rod Wave, and he's not even, I don't really feel like he's a rapper. I don't even think he's a rapper. But to me, that's as close as it's gonna get because I don't know. I'm so happy that they asked me R&B because I love R&B. But I'm just gonna go through my list. I don't really know if you guys would consider Brent Faiyaz, or I'm hoping I'm saying that right, but Brent is like someone I'm just now starting to recently get into. And of course I love Janine. That is like my favorite artist ever. Who else? Like literally my whole playlist is just Janine. I'm more into like older R&B, so most of my playlist is like older songs like Fantasia or Mary. Summer Walker. Yes, I love Summer Walker. Absolutely adore her. Queen Naija or Naja. Her and Janine were just about to go on a tour together, and I literally cried because I could not get a ticket. They were sold out in like 5 minutes. So sad about that. But like my ultimate favorite like artist in general is Jhené Aiko, of course. And like Beyonce used to be my favorite, but I don't know what sis got going on right now. She ain't released no music, so. And we're not even gonna get into Rihanna because how dare she play us like that. But I'm really into older music, so like Keisha Cole, stuff like that, you know. Those would be my favorite, I guess you could say. Ooh, the next one, we're gonna have to, let me finish my eyebrow before we get into the next one, cause baby, y'all finna have me preaching on this little thing, huh? Okay, so the question that I have been like dying to answer is, Why do you stay in a relationship that you know isn't beneficial to you? I'm asking for myself. Baby. I'm about to preach, okay? And I feel like I'm preaching for the person as well as many other people, as well as for myself, because I have just gotten out of a relationship recently. And so I feel like whatever I have so much animosity to say is something that I also need to take in myself. When you're so emotionally developed or emotionally what's it called? Like when you are emotionally invested into your relationship, it is so hard to let it go. And it's so hard to leave it. It's so hard to, move on from it because you're emotionally invested into this relationship. So of course, it's not easy to just walk out. It's not easy to just leave it alone. No matter how much you need to stop messing with this person, how much like this person, oh my God, isn't good for you or your mental health. Like you just keep trying to like make it work. And truth is, sweetie, no matter how much you try, you can't do everything by yourself. I feel like it's because it's hard to let go. It's because it is hard for you to accept it and move on. One thing I can say that I feel like why people stay in a relationship that's not beneficial to them is because they hold on to the feeling of hoping that it'll soon be beneficial for them. And so I feel like, sometimes people, they stay in bad situations because they hold on to the hope that the situation won't be bad always. And we're so stigmatized. Well, not even stigmatized. We're so like sewn in that, not every single day is going to be a great day in your relationship. Like some days y'all are going to struggle, y'all are going to argue, which is true. Don't get me wrong. Some days, not every single day is going to be a good day. Not every single day is going to be a positive day. There's some days where y'all want to hate each other, that y'all hate each other. There's some days that y'all are arguing nonstop over the littlest things. Like it's just so much that goes into a relationship that's not really talked about. Everybody just sees like the happy and they're like, oh, that's goals, but y'all don't even know the half of like what goes on behind Instagram. And it's like no matter how hard you try, some relationships you just gotta let go. And some relationships, you have to accept it for what it is, not what it could be, not what you're hoping it could be. Like a person will change for who they want to change for. A person will try for who they want to try for. And it may just not be you. And it's nothing you could do about it. It's just, you just can't. You can't stress yourself out over it. You can't sit and wonder like, well, why wasn't I enough? One thing I'm learning is that I'm always enough. No matter who it is, no matter what they talking about, baby, I'm always enough, okay? And so, you can't beat yourself up over it. I just feel like when a relationship is over, whether you accept it and build yourself up to leave from it, that's up to you. Or you could sit and you could just keep waiting. But I feel like people hold on to relationships that they're not benefiting from because they're afraid to leave them. And they keep holding on to what they hope that will happen. And it's just not going to happen. It may happen, if he wants to change for you, if he wants to try for you, if they want to do what it takes. But for me personally, it just doesn't happen like that. Every girl has something in them that will make somebody want to change for them. And maybe you just don't have it. Not to say like to blame yourself for it because you don't even know what it is. You could be the top tier girl for his homeboy. Or you could be the top tier girl for somebody else. It may not even be him. It may not even be his homeboy. But just leave. Well, it's easier said than done. One tip that I can give to you is, this is what I did in my previous relationship. I kept going back. I kept trying. I kept hoping until I didn't have none left. Once I didn't have none left, it made it 10 times easier for me to leave. Because it's like, I kept trying. Once I don't got no more tries in me, it's done for. Also, I realized that with relationships, sometimes people stay in a bad place because they're not mentally prepared to leave it. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you now, you're never gonna be like mentally prepared to leave a bad situationship, a bad relationship, a bad anything. You just gotta get up and do it. You gotta want better for yourself. You gotta want more for yourself. Eventually you're gonna get tired of like the same thing. Do you like the school that you go to, and would you recommend it? I currently go to Old Dominion University, and I love my school. I definitely say go. I definitely say make sure you have the funds to go, because that is one thing that I'm constantly struggling with, is making sure that I have enough funds to like continue to go. So make sure you have the funds for one. I love school, but I'm just gonna get into like a quick story time about my school. So most of my friends know, most of my friends don't know, but I was actually kind of contemplating if I was going to attend ODU next year, for the simple fact of I didn't know if I wanted to stay in school or if I wanted to just drop school and figure out another plan. And it actually wasn't until recently, when this whole coronavirus thing happened, that made me realize like I actually do like being in school. So I'd say people ask me all the time like would I recommend ODU, and I would. However, I feel like you need to make sure you have the money for it. That's like something really big, because Old Dominion is not a cheap school, especially like for in-state, it's not cheap. So if you're coming from out of state, definitely have the funds for it, because baby, you could be spending your money in a lot of other things. And I also feel like college is definitely not for everybody, which is why I was contemplating if I was going to stay in school or pursue something else. It's kind of still in the back of my mind, because I'm kind of feeling like I just want to not be in school right now. I kind of feel like I could be doing other things, but I'm still trying to make sure. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out for myself, you know, what I want to do, what I don't want to do. And so it's kind of hard for me to like give advice to others when I don't really know what I'm doing myself. But the school itself is amazing. What's my most favorite makeup brands and why? What do I recommend? So my most favorite makeup brands is Juvia's Place. I love Juvia's Place. It's not too expensive. It's actually, I don't think it's expensive at all. So the price is just right, and the quality is amazing. Juvia's Place, and what else would be good? Morphe. That's actually what I'm using right now, Morphe. That is like high-end makeup. Well, not even high, I guess that's high-end makeup, I don't know. But like low-end makeup, or like drugstore, what they call drugstore makeup, I would say Maybelline. And people be sleeping on people be sleeping on Elf, but Elf will get the job done, okay? So if you're like trying to ball on a budget, Elf, okay, honey? Elf will do it for you. And NYX, or NYX, I don't really know what people call it now. So I have already finished. It's not gonna get no better than that. I'm trying to debate if I want to add anything to it, but I'm not really in a creative mood right now. So I actually looked, and the rest of my followers are being pieces of crap, and they're not really giving me much to work with here. But then again, it is 12 o'clock in the morning, so not really done. I really don't. What was that, Kayla? I really don't know what I expected there. I'm going to go ahead and finish my makeup, because I feel like I really suck at multitasking, if you guys can tell. And so I can't talk and do my makeup. So we're gonna hurry up and finish this makeup, because I'm already at an hour of recording, guys, and that's a lot of editing. So I'm gonna hurry up and finish, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm looking like at the end. All right, y'all, so I have reached the end of my video, and before I end it, matter of fact, let me check my thing one more time before I end it. See if I got any more questions. Oh, okay, so one of the questions was my favorite makeup brand, which I kind of already said already. It would have to be, my favorite would be I don't know. I guess it would have to be Juvia's Place. No, Morphe. But I don't know if I mentioned earlier that I use Fenty for like my foundation and my concealer. I love how it gives like that smooth look, but as y'all can kind of tell, I'm a little too different because I had to use a different color. I was out of my color, so please excuse that. But between Morphe, Juvia's Place, and Fenty, those are gonna be my top favorites. What do you use for your eyebrows? I use an eyebrow pencil from the beauty supply store, or I'll use the Anastasia Dip Brow. I used to, it's like I kind of switch back and forth. I used to just use a pencil. When I first started out, I just used a pencil. Then I moved to Anastasia and I just used Dip Brow, never used a pencil. And now I use Anastasia, I use a pencil from like the beauty supply store, or I use I can't find it because my vanity is a mess, but I'll use the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil. So one of those three. How is life? Life right now for me is hectic. It's very hard. It's sucking right now actually, but we're not gonna make this video negative. We're not gonna make this video sad. I have high spirits right now, so we're gonna keep those high spirits, but life could definitely be a little bit better, but it is what it is, you know, live and you learn. How are you mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally? Wow, that's something I could have been doing when I was doing my makeup. Well, probably not, because this is actually a really deep question. Mentally, I'm okay. You know, I could be way worse. There's people out here that's way worse than how I am, but currently, in my current situation, as of May technically, as of right now, I'm not really doing too well, but you know, things happen to teach you things, and so I'm kind of in the process of a lesson. I'm kind of in the process of being taught something. Physically, I'm assuming, I don't really know what that means physically. How am I doing physically? I'm doing good, I guess. I guess I'll relate it to my weight. Physically, I want to be less, actually, not more active is where I was going. But I'm content with my body. One thing that I'm learning, and this is actually a tip, one point in my life I would weigh a certain amount and I would look at myself and I'd be like, oh my gosh, you're so fat, you're so ugly, like you need to lose weight. And then time will go on and I'll gain more, or I'll look different, and then I'll look back and I'll be like, Kayla, you weren't fat, you weren't ugly, you're fine. So that's how it was in the past. So now I look at myself and I'm like, you're good, you're fine, like you're okay. Because I know, like, I'm so hard on myself with how I look. I'm so hard on myself with my weight and stuff like that. And so I could look fine, but to myself, I don't look fine. And so I'm learning to not be so hard on myself. I'm learning to accept my body for the way it is when it is that way. And so that is how I'm feeling physically. Spiritually, I am a very spiritual person. Spiritually, I feel like I could be doing better. I haven't really been doing the things that I used to do spiritually wise, and so I feel like spiritually I could increase way better. I've kind of gotten away from that type of stuff. I don't know why, but it seems like when I go down the wrong path and I know I'm going down the wrong path, I tend to further myself away spiritually than what I should. And so I'm gonna start getting back onto what I was doing before to become who I was before, because I was going down a path of losing myself all over again, and that's not what we're doing. So we will get back spiritually, we will get back. And emotionally, I am a roller coaster, okay? Emotionally, I'm all over the place. Emotionally, I'm happy, I am sad, I'm angry, I'm a roller coaster. I feel like in certain times in your life, you go through stuff and you need to go through it. But I feel like some of the things that I've gone through recently could have been avoided had I just did what I was supposed to do. But you live and you learn. So that's how I am mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. That was a really deep question, and I feel like I could have gotten deeper, but like I said, I'm not trying to get emotional. I'm not trying to do that in this video. I'm not really trying to do that on my channel at all. So girl, you're trying to kill me. And then this is probably my favorite question, is what is my spirit animal? I feel like my spirit animal is a butterfly. I love butterflies. That's my spirit animal, and I feel like it's my spirit animal because butterflies are so free, and they're just so beautiful, and they're free, and they're outgoing, and then like they fly wherever. And whenever you see a butterfly, you think happiness. Like if a butterfly lands on you, you just like, you feel like you're lucky, you know, you feel like you're like, if a butterfly was to come land on me, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like my lucky day or something. Like, you just think happy thoughts when you see a butterfly. So a butterfly is my spirit animal. I think that they're so beautiful, and that, you know, I can't understand how people are scared of butterflies. They're so beautiful, especially their wings. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. If you want to follow me so you can see my next Q&A, you can follow me at Kayla Couture, which is gonna be in the description box below. Subscribe to my channel. Oh my gosh, I went on my page today. This is actually what kind of gave me like the oomph to do my video. I went on my page today and I saw that I have 249 subscribers. And if you watch my old videos, then you would know that I've been saying like 2020 I want to hit 300. So we're hoping I'm 51 subscribers away from hitting my goal. But I'm pretty sure after I start posting more, which I should be doing because I have no reason not to, hopefully we hit 300. Woo! I'll be so happy if I hit 300. I'll probably cry if I hit 300. Go ahead and end this video, so be sure to like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.